Camilla ruthlessly ignored as Charles abandons her to bolster William's throne, she never queen. Prince Charles has the option to change constitutional law and allow Prince William to take his seat on the throne, a royal expert has explained. Prince Charles, 72, is first in line to the throne when the Queen dies but has been facing calls to let Prince William to take over as head of state. The Prince of Wales, who has been first in line to the throne for more than 7 decades, is the oldest heir apparent in British history. Royal expert Stuart Pearce has explained how Charles could step aside and let the Duke of Cambridge take his place. Speaking to Royally Us on Us Weekly, Mr. Pearce said, "We know the position he is about to inherit. It's going to be very interesting to see if Prince Charles will sit in the throne or will he create some form of a shift in constitutional law to allow his son to sit in the throne. That's going to be very interesting. At the moment the right of ascendancy is Charles on the throne, but I don't necessarily see Queen Camilla." He added, "Constitutional law could be revoked and changed because after all we're living in extraordinary times. It comes as Charles has been stepping into the Queen's shoes since her 95th birthday." Speaking to Palace Confidential on Mail Plus, royal commentator Richard Eden said, "Palace officials have been very keen to play down the idea of a summit Charles has called with Prince William to plot the future. But they will be having lots of conversations. When the Queen is 95, by definition it will be a transition of some effect. Charles will be with her at all those big events such as the state opening of Parliament." While royal editor Robert Jobson has explained how Charles has been doing a lot of the heavy lifting the past few years as the Queen can't be expected to continue at the same pace. Speaking to Sky News, Mr. Jobson said, "He is certainly the longest-serving heir to the throne. I'm sure he will continue to do so if the Queen wants to continue in that role. I'm sure there is enough scope if she wanted to step aside for him to become Prince Regent, and that she can enjoy her retirement like the Duke of Edinburgh has from the age of 96 if she wants to. But otherwise, in the Prince of Wales transition over the past 10 to 15 years, he has been taking on more of the responsibilities of the Queen. He does most of the heavy lifting in terms of long-haul flights representing the Queen and is supported by Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge as well. I think there has been a transition and you can't expect Her Majesty to continue at the same pace as she has the last 86 years. Whether there is a formal handing over of that executive power in terms of a regency is still up in the air, but the Prince of Wales will obviously continue to do more and more. Before that, Duchess Camilla is unlikely to ever forgive Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for hurting Prince Charles following the fallout from Megxit. Another source claimed that Prince Charles was deeply affected by the reported fallout with Prince Harry and that it had been really hard for him. While others reportedly said Camilla would be on the Prince of Wales' side no matter what when he becomes king, he is second in the royal line of succession. When he, Charles, becomes king, she'll understand the need to be by his side, as the Duke of Edinburgh was for the Queen, and I don't think she's daunted by that, one unnamed friend claimed. Daunted by that.